Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to RARIS of India and welcome to episode 3 where we'll be talking about India's one and only Ferrari 348 GTS. And this is finished in a beautiful shade of Rosso Corsa and it comes with a beautiful cream interior as well. Quite a beautiful spec if you'd ask me, but back in the day this was considered quite the dog of the Ferrari catalogue. It had a very slow acceleration rate, it wasn't as fast as you'd think, especially from the likes of a Ferrari, and it had one of the most crammed up interiors where if you sat even in the passenger seat or even in the driver's seat, you could touch both the door panels without bending your torso. But let's dig in a little more deeper and see what makes this thing tick. It's powered by a 3.4 litre naturally aspirated quad cam V8 that was actually taken from the Ferrari Mondial T, which I reserve a special level of hatred for. This is undoubtedly one of the most horrendous models Ferrari has ever made, and it looks like it's unworthy of wearing the Ferrari badge. But coming back to the 348, it put out 300 horsepower and it generated 324 Newton meters of torque. And it had a 0 to 60 time of 5.6 seconds and it topped out at 174 miles an hour or 280 kilometers an hour. With such decent numbers, you would have thought that this would have been a successful model. But it wasn't. The president of Ferrari himself, Luca Di Montezemolo himself said this, and I quote, "The worst car Ferrari had developed for some time." So if the president of Ferrari himself was saying this was a piece of crap, you'd better believe him. And this is actually the successor to the Ferrari 328, which is also not the best looking Ferrari out there. I personally don't like it. And this weighed in at 1393 kilos, which was the dry weight, meaning that it weighed in at around 1500 kilos when filled with all fluids. And 8844 of these bad boys were made. I mean, it does look good. I personally do like the looks of this, but due to its history, I personally wouldn't get it. It's got a couple of the Testarossa cues as well, such as the side slat grills, which are actually vents to cool the engine, the iconic 80s and 90s flip-up headlights, as well as the front bumper. And it actually came with a 5-speed dog-leg gated manual, meaning that the first gear was in fact to the bottom left, where in conventional manual gearboxes, the first gear is actually to the top left. So with that muscle memory, if you were to engage first according to you, which is actually reverse in this car, things could get messy very quickly. And this is actually the first Ferrari to be released after Enzo Ferrari's death. That might be the reason for it not being a successive model. But due to its failure, it paved the road for one of the best Ferraris to ever be built. And in my opinion, it is one of the best looking as well, i.e. the Ferrari F355. And that still remains an icon to this day. And a huge shout out to Rare Cars India 2020 on Instagram for lending me the pics for this video. Be sure to give him a follow. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to hit that sub button and click the bell to ensure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See ya. Stay tuned for episode 4.